What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the DY12's choke system. So first things first, we're going to take out our mag, empty, no live ammunition on our bench. We're going to lock back our bolt, remove our flag. We have nothing in the chamber, no magazine in. We are safe, clear to work on this firearm. So the choke system on the DY12, they come with 3 chokes. They come with a full, modified, and a cylinder. So you have 3 options out of the box. So removal process is very simple. You use the standard tool included with your shotgun. On the middle section of it, you can tell there is a protrusion with 3 notches that will fit the front of your cylinder to be able to remove and install. So you want to get your tool, insert into the corresponding notches. If you can tell, there's notches on both directions. Insert your tool and firmly rotate to loosen. Once you get it part way, you can basically finish it off by hand to remove your choke and remove it from your firearm. So just to go over quickly on what each choke is used for. We have our cylinder, our modified, and our full. Okay, so your 3 different chokes. If you are shooting slugs, you're going to want to use your cylinder choke. Your cylinder choke is indicated by the marking that says cylinder on it, but it also has 5 stars located on the etching. So if you're going to use slugs in your Derya DY12, make sure you swap out your choke to the cylinder before taking it to the range. If you don't use your cylinder choke on your DY12 for slugs, you might run into the possibility of expanding your existing choke that's in there if it's not the cylinder, and once it expands, it's going to be a little bit of a pain to get out. Not impossible, but you kind of messed up your choke. So make sure you're using slugs, use your cylinder choke. All right, now for the modified. Your modified choke is mainly used for mid-range. So let's say buckshot, birdshot, hunting, either lighter loads, but it's basically a mid-range choke where it doesn't let your expansion rate go too wide. So it'll keep you around a 30-inch radius at about 40 yards, give or take. But this is a good choke for home defense or hunting, general purpose, mid-range spread. All right, so our modified has 3 stars on the etching, so you can identify your modified. It also has it etched where it says modified on the actual choke. Now our full choke. Our full choke is etched with the word full, but it also is indicated by that 1 star mark. Now, what is the full choke used for? Your full choke is going to be your tightest grouping choke. So it will concentrate your pattern tighter, about 60-70%. Effective range about 35 to 40 yards, give or take. You can use this for waterfowl, hunting, turkey, or you can use it for buckshot to keep that tighter group. But you do have these 3 selections. Now installation is very simple. The same way we disassembled by unscrewing, reassembly is basically the same function. So we're going to grab our cylinder choke. You want to start it off by hand. You do not want to cross thread. Notice how easily it screws in. I'm using 1 finger. Okay, you can screw this all the way in with 1 finger easily. It shouldn't bind up anywhere. And then you're going to snug it down with your tool. All you're going to do is give it a nice little snug, and your choke is installed. So it's a very simple process, easy to do. You can do it out in the field, at home before you go out, but always make sure you're using the right choke for the right application. All right. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification so YouTube lets you know when we release new content on our channel. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you on the next one. Peace.